sometimes even success isn't enough. He brought trophies, he rebuilt a legacy, but when the dressing room turns cold, even the most decorated coach can be shown the door. The Jake White era at Loftus has officially come to an end, but make no mistake, this was not just a peaceful parting, this was pressure, this was politics, and this was personal. In a move that shocked some and confirmed suspicions for others, the Bulls have officially announced the departure of Director of Rugby Jake White with immediate effect and by mutual agreement. The announcement follows what the franchise described as a thorough end-of-season review, but behind the scenes, it was much more than that. Reports had been building of a mutiny, players and assistant coaches allegedly unhappy with White's leadership style. So much so that some players threatened not to renew their contracts unless changes were made. The final decision was confirmed after a critical internal meeting on July 4th. No one can deny Jake White's achievements with the Bulls. Back-to-back titles in Super Rugby Unlocked and the Currie Cup in 2020, a maiden URC campaign reaching 3 grand finals, knockout stage appearances in both the Investec Champions Cup and EPCR Challenge Cup. But despite the trophies, White himself acknowledged it was time for a change. I have made the decision to move on. With many years coaching experience, I felt it would be difficult to get the squad to perform to the next level. Therefore, in the best interest of both myself and the Bulls, I feel it's time for a new chapter. It's time for this group to have a new voice. I have enjoyed my time in Pretoria. I met some wonderful friends. I believe that rugby is like life. You win some, you lose some. You learn as you grow. You need to be strong and courageous, and most importantly, it isn't always fair. I would like to thank all the loyal supporters, the Bulls staff that worked tirelessly, and to the players for their hard work and dedication. I wish BB-RU President Willem Strauss and the amateur game lots of success in the future. To the shareholders, I will always be grateful for all the support and financial backing they gave far and beyond any other club. Thank you for the privilege. To the board for their support, and CEO Edgar Rathbone, coaches and management. It was great to be part of this winning culture. To be part of Bulls rugby history has been an absolute honor. I wish Bulls rugby all the best. Hudai Blobo. CEO Edgar Rathbone paid tribute to White. Jake has tremendous rugby IP, and that has been visible in the way he was able to transfer it into our structures, and as a club, we remain grateful for those contributions made during his tenure. He did amazing work here, and it was a privilege to work with him as he helped our team become a superpower again. He has given us a great platform to build upon with a talented crop of young players who are just finding their true offering. He also helped the bigger playing group develop, with 10 emerging to play for the Springboks. Club president Willem Strauss added, "His leadership has left a fantastic mark on our club, and the way he fought to get us up when we needed it the most will make him a hero of ours for a long time to come. He leaves the club in a better place than when he arrived. During his rugby directorship, he helped elevate our grassroots game in the manner that he devised our integration strategy between the high-performance environment and our club ecosystem. We are extremely grateful to Jake for his commitment and contribution during his 5 years at the club." The big question now, who takes over? Early speculation pointed to Johan Ackerman, but reports suggest he's now in talks to extend his deal with SA Rugby and the Junior Box. Other names? Franco Smith, still under contract with Glasgow Warriors. Johan van Graan, signed with Bath until 2030, so the Bulls may be looking deeper, or preparing for an internal shift. So here's the debate. Bulls fans, was this the right time to move on from Jake White, or did internal pressure push out a man who still had more to give? And who should take the reins now? Ackerman, Van Graan, or someone completely unexpected? Drop your thoughts in the comments and subscribe now to Green and Gold Army News, because at Loftus, the next chapter has just begun.